Thank Goodness You're Here is a whimsical comedy platformer set in the quirky town of Barnsworth. Players perform various odd jobs, unlocking new areas and stranger tasks as they progress. The game features vibrant hand-drawn animations, fully voiced dialogue, and humorous double entendre. The player's exploration and antics leave a lasting mark on the town, affecting its inhabitants and environment in a humorous, dynamic way.
Mr. Fleas had sticky out ears, and it made him awful. Gave him medicinal.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter is a third-person action-adventure game where players take on the role of Jango Fett. Set before the events of Star Wars Episode II: Attack of the Clones, players will capture a deranged Dark Jedi, navigate through acrobatic battles, and face off against various foes. The game has been optimized for modern consoles, bringing improved graphics and smoother gameplay to a new generation of players.
No, Django. It's too dangerous even for you.
I am the best. Always was.
Unawake is set in a dark, fantastical world, offering action-packed gameplay where players battle hordes of nightmarish creatures using a variety of weapons and magic. The game emphasizes a deep narrative, exploring themes of survival and conflict in a richly detailed universe. Players must master combat techniques and explore dangerous environments to uncover the story and defeat formidable enemies. SteamWorld Heist 2 is the anticipated sequel to the critically acclaimed SteamWorld Heist, featuring tactical turn-based combat on steampunk-inspired spaceships. Players command a crew of steam-powered robots, battling enemies and looting ships across the galaxy. The game builds on its predecessor's mechanics with new abilities, weapons, and strategic elements, providing a fresh yet familiar experience for fans of the series. The Crush House is a reality TV simulation game set in 1999, where players assume the role of a producer, managing a cast of eccentric personalities in a Malibu mansion. Players must film drama, romance, and tension to keep viewers entertained and avoid cancellation. The game features a mix of strategic planning and real-time decision-making, as players choose between 12 unique characters to create the most entertaining and high-rating show possible.
For the season, but we're still under pressure, so make sure you capture both drama and romance. Okay, so things are already heating up, for better or for worse, so be sure to film anything that's gonna keep those ratings poppin'. The spicier, the better. The fans want those wild moments, so film those big fights, big emotions, and, well, big butts to make everyone happy. And Jay, remember the network's #1 rule. No matter what happens, never speak to the cast. Just stick to the show, focus on your job, and don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Is this cast popular enough to go down the success slide, or will they have their hearts crushed into obscurity? Tune in, turn it up, and join the party in
Abyss World. Apocalypse is an action RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world where players explore vast environments, battle formidable enemies, and uncover the mysteries of the Abyss. The game combines elements of exploration, combat, and storytelling, offering a deep and immersive experience. Players must navigate treacherous landscapes, manage resources, and engage in strategic combat to survive and uncover the secrets of the world. Darkest Dungeon 2 is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Darkest Dungeon, continuing the series' tradition of challenging gameplay and dark, atmospheric storytelling. Players must manage a team of adventurers, each with their own unique abilities and afflictions, as they explore dangerous dungeons and face horrifying monsters. The game features enhanced graphics, new characters, and expanded gameplay mechanics.
That you are not a prisoner of your past. That the fractured bones of this world can be mended. That a fragile flame, long guttered by sour winds, can blaze radiant once again. The time has come to face your failures, or be consumed by them.
Atlas Fallen is an action-adventure game set in a mythical world where players control powerful warriors tasked with saving their world from destruction. The game features fluid combat mechanics, a rich narrative, and a diverse cast of characters. Players must navigate vast landscapes, solve puzzles, and engage in epic battles against mythical creatures.
We were cast away. Only remnants of these stories remain. in the sand. In the ruins of this shattered, broken world.
Myth Wukong is an action RPG inspired by the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, following the adventures of the Monkey King. Players will explore a beautifully rendered world, battling a variety of mythical creatures using an array of magical abilities and combat skills. The game emphasizes a deep narrative, intricate combat, and stunning visuals. Concord is a team-based first-person shooter where players assemble a crew of free gunner space outlaws. The game features thrilling 5v5 PvP modes set across the galaxy. Players can handpick their personal roster of free gunners from the crew of the North Star, a group of outlaws and adventurers working as guns for hire.
Need a second to fix myself up.
Why not?
And in the wilds, it's anyone's game. You won't survive on your own.
Target blinded!
Finally, to battle. Endless rage!
We risk our lives every day to do the job.
I'll clear the way. Time to show them the big guns. That's me.
This crew will go anywhere. Take any job. Face
World of Warcraft. The War Within is the latest expansion for the iconic MMORPG World of Warcraft. This expansion introduces new zones, dungeons, raids, and gameplay mechanics. Players will explore the depths of Azeroth, confronting new threats and uncovering ancient secrets as they embark on epic quests. The expansion also brings new character customization options and quality of life improvements. Towers of Aghasba is an open-world adventure game where players build and manage their own settlements while exploring a vast, dynamic world. The game features a blend of exploration, construction, and survival elements, with a focus on player creativity and strategic planning. Players can gather resources, craft items, and interact with a diverse ecosystem of flora and fauna. Metaphor. ReFantazio is a JRPG from the creators of Persona, featuring a rich fantasy world, turn-based combat, and deep character development. Players will embark on a grand adventure, forming bonds with a diverse cast of characters and battling powerful enemies. The game emphasizes narrative, exploration, and strategic combat.
The fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. You can only blame your king's weakness. Who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Welcome one and all to the inauguration of the tournament for the throne!
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king.
Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us!
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel.
Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are.
There was a plot in his life. One I wish I'd written out sooner.
You're no ray of hope!
The Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria, is a survival crafting game set in the world of Middle-earth, where players control a group of dwarves tasked with reclaiming the lost city of Moria. Players must gather resources, build structures, and defend against enemies while uncovering the hidden treasures and secrets of the ancient city.
Some that a dwarf's only real passion is for battle and treasure. A rather unfair, I'd say elven observation, as we also hold our food and ale dear.
All that is gold does not glitter. Not all those who wander are lost.
Our reputations as master artisans precede us, as does our combat prowess.
Phantom Liberty is an expansion for Cyberpunk 2077, adding new storylines, characters, and gameplay mechanics. Players will explore new areas of Night City, uncovering conspiracies and facing new challenges. The DLC aims to enhance the core experience of the base game, offering fresh content and improvements based on player feedback.
Nobody on here. I just cut surveillance cams.
Adios, Night City.
Should be back in the homeland by 2 a.m.
Yeah. What about you? Get your ticket out yet?
I hear the government's sealing a deal.
I told you. You're the president's favorite. You're gonna walk out of this on a red carpet.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, you deserve it. I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you. You know what I'm thinking about right now?
Tell me.
Taco stand back home. First thing I'm gonna do when I get off this train is head right there. I swear those quesadillas come to me in my dreams.
place sure sounds tasty.
Yeah. You were the one that took me there in the first place?
Yeah, I remember now.
Wow. Listen, when this is all over, you gotta take a break, you hear me?